Today, we'll be using the text hot chocolate recipe to describe the connections between steps in a procedure. What do you notice about this text? Well, we can look to see that there are ingredients, one large ripe banana, 150 grams of natural yogurt, and a handful of dried banana chips. We can see that there's a title and an illustration of or a photo of banana chips. And then we can see that there are steps. What type of text is this? This is a procedural text. It tells how to do something step by step. Parts of a procedural text are what you need, the materials, or in this case, the last text we were just looking at, the ingredients, and what to do, the directions. So we're going to use the text hot chocolate recipe. While reading the text, questions to think about is why is it important for an adult to help with the recipe? Number 2, what would happen if you forget to do the sixth step? Number 3, why does the author list the ingredients before the instructions for the recipe? Hot chocolate recipe. Ingredients: 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/3 cup of hot water, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 4 cups of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 pack of marshmallows. Have an adult help you with these steps. Now, step 1, combine cocoa, sugar, water, and salt in a saucepan on the stove. One of our questions just asked, why is it important for an adult to help you with the steps to the recipe? Well, we can see that in the first step, you are having to use the stove, so it's important for an adult's assistance. Step 2, heat the hot saucepan on a stove using medium heat and stir constantly until it boils. Step 3, turn the stove down to low heat and add milk. Step 4, stir the milk well. Step 5, remove the saucepan from any heat and add vanilla. Step 6, stir well until all the ingredients are blended. Step 7, pour hot cocoa into mugs. And step 8, sprinkle marshmallows on the top of the hot cocoa and enjoy. So we learned that it's important for question number 1 for an adult to help us with the recipe because you are using the oven. Question number 2, what would happen if you forgot to do the sixth step? Well, the sixth step says stir well until all the ingredients are blended. So if you didn't stir all of the ingredients, the hot cocoa would not taste right. Question number 3, why does the author list the ingredients before the instructions for the recipe? Well, the author lists the ingredients before the steps because you have to gather your materials, your ingredients, before you start following a recipe. Go into Shobi to complete into the virtual classroom to complete the Google form on hot chocolate recipe. There will also be the text in Shobi if you want to look to see it before completing the Google form. Make sure to complete the Google form in complete sentences.